Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Loudermilk, 7th grade ELA. Welcome to 2020-2021 with a virtual open house. I hope everyone's doing great. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about me and then we'll learn more as we meet each other next week. A little about myself. I grew up in the Texas Hill Country, Kerrville and Comfort mostly. Graduated from Comfort High School. Attended Schreiner University in Kerrville, where I got my bachelor's degree. I received a bachelor's degree in English, secondary teaching certification, and then also while I was teaching, I went and earned my master's degree in educational leadership from Texas A&M Kingsville. Funny fact about my graduating class, there were 44 seniors in my graduating class. Very small town, very small class of students, but it was neat. It was pretty neat. A little bit about my experience. This is my 25th year in middle school. Well, 24 years in middle school, 1 year in elementary school. And I am in middle school because I enjoy middle school. I liked doing my 1 year of elementary, and I taught a year of 11th graders at the same time I taught 8th grade 1 year. But I really do enjoy my middle schoolers. I guess I'm just a middle schooler at heart. Couple pictures are on the next page. This is my husband. We've been married a little over 15 years. Some of you may recognize these two lovelies right here. Those are my children. Heading to OC to go to high school and raise a pig and play in the orchestra and all that fun stuff. And then y'all will see him around still this year. Some of you will have him in your virtual classes, and some of you will see him once we are back in the physical world here on campus. But those are my two kiddos. And then y'all might remember last year at the Halloween time when 7th grade ELA went a little crazy with Jurassic Park. So those are just some fun pictures. My family, and my school family. Okay, at a glance, I'm not going to go real in depth about what we're going to do. This is ELA. You're going to do ELA. You're going to read. You're going to write. You're going to think. But we're all going to learn together. Okay, so we're going to do those things more in depth. You're going to be learning more about figurative language. You're going to be learning more about how setting is used. You're going to be learning more about how to write papers. Just more. You're going to go more in depth. You're going to become better at it each year. Okay, but we're also going to learn how to do our Schoology, and we're going to do digital notebooks instead of having composition books, the hard kind. So we'll learn that together. You're going to have your own digital literacy notebook. It's going to be in your Schoology account, and that's where you'll do a lot of your writing, to have notes and those kinds of things. So it'll be just like having a hard copy, but it'll be in the computer world. Okay. Whatever we do this year, we're just going to do it together. If we make a mistake, we're going to pick ourselves up and just keep right on going. If something doesn't work right, we're going to figure it out. Okay. But just know that it's English. You're going to read, you're going to write, you're going to think, you're going to share, just like you will in English forever. Okay. And so that's what we'll be working on that this year. Okay. Same types of things. Well, there will be tutoring if you need tutoring in the virtual world. There will be a link for the AM tutoring time, the PM tutoring time. I will have a Zoom link for you in Schoology, and I'll just be waiting. I'll click it on, and if you want to come in and you need help with an assignment or something, Monday afternoons, and Wednesday mornings. If you need me at some other time, say on Thursday afternoon, you're working on an assignment and you don't understand it, send me a note and I'll either pop on with you and help you with something, or I can send you an explanation and help you. A lot of times that's all you need. You just need me to really say, no, this is what it meant, and I just send you a note. In Schoology, just like kind of was there in Google Classroom, there's a little message thing that you can send me a note. It'll have like a little envelope. You can send me a message. So if you're needing help and it's not one of those times, you can always send me a note and either ask me if I can meet with you at another time, or if I can just answer a question for you real quick. Okay. Second and third period, this is mainly for you. Your summer reading, just like you did coming into 6th grade, where you had to have a summer reading novel read, you need to have one of those done as well. I know this was shared with you from last year, but you've got a couple, 3 weeks, guys. So if you haven't started reading a book yet, which I know some people have not, if you've not started reading a book yet, that's okay, all right? You can do it on Sora, you can do it on any other electronic Kindle, something, electronic device, you can get a hard copy. It doesn't really matter which way you get it. The only thing I do ask is that it is a novel worth your time. Okay? Graphic novels are wonderful for many things, many things. But a graphic novel with 2 or 3 words per page is not going to cut it for summer reading, okay? It needs to be an actual novel, what you used to call a chapter book in elementary school. It needs to be a novel, or it needs to be a piece of nonfiction text, an informational text. Maybe you want to read an entire thing about how hurricanes start, how their process of growth of a hurricane, the damages, and what happens after a hurricane. That's fine. You may read an informational novel or text, or you may read a regular fictional piece of work. Okay. And again, we'll talk about more about that next week. If you have some questions on that, guys, we'll talk about it next week. Okay. Here's where you can find everything about anything you want to know about the campus or about what's going on in Northside. You've got your folks website that has summer reading information on it as well. You've got uh, Twitter. There's the folks PTA page, a little plug for them. If you have not joined PTA, join PTA. And then, of course, you have the mobile app. If you have not downloaded that onto your mobile device, you might want to have that on there, parents and or students to have that on there. I look so forward to getting to actually be with you in some way and teach with you and learn with you in some way this year. I'm looking really forward to spending some time with face to face on Zoom, helping you out, meeting you. I look forward to just reading what you write. I love to hear what y'all write. So I'm looking really forward to that, guys. Get a good weekend, get good rest this weekend, and can't wait to talk to you on Monday.